Look Outreach is underwritten by the generous support of Munter Enterprises. Family owned and operated since 1972, integrity is important, as our family name is on every project. Our word is our bond. Munter Enterprises. Just build it.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, you know what? There's a phrase, change the world. And that doesn't happen because we sit around talking about it. It sits around because we actually get off our duffs and we do something about it. And we found out about an organization recently that's been around for 14 years, believe it or not, called Youth Squared. So we invited them in, and you'll be amazed at what this organization's mission is, and you'll be even more amazed by the people that participate in changing the world. So joining me, ladies first, is Beverly Lazar Davis. You had to give me the Lazar, right? You're the founder of Youth Squared. So we have a lot that we want to talk to you about. And joining us are two students who are on the advisory board. And that's Noah Astruc. Welcome, Noah.
Thank you.
And Alex Hite. Hi, Alex.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. Ladies first. Let's start with you. You told a great story before we went on air. You were turning a rather monumental birthday. We're not going to give that one away. But, and you decided you wanted to give back to the community. What happened?
Well, I wanted to do something for the community for my 50th birthday. And I knew that community service was a very important part of my teenage years. It shaped me, and it shaped my career. And so I wanted to give back by creating an organization where youth would help other youth, both locally and globally, and Youth Squared was born. And so the mission of Youth Squared is to connect youth to meaningful community service, either programs that are already in existence or programs that they develop and create on their own. If they're passionate about something, then they can follow that up with a community social action project, fundraising event, or social awareness project. And in the meantime, the youth on the advisory board who run the organization, they learn philanthropic skills all along the way.
You know, learning the kinds of skills that you're talking about. Let's face it, we live in a technologically driven age where everybody thinks that they need to know more about computers. Well, I got news for you. That's one piece of the puzzle. It's only one small piece of the puzzle. And you were saying before that that's something that's meaningful to you, right? The idea that you can be exposed to things that you think about, find other people who you can team up with, learn from, and actually start to pursue those dreams, right?
Absolutely.
That's pretty spectacular. When did you join?
It was a little over a year ago. And admittedly, I got into the organization because I needed hours for community service for a school program. And after one event, I tagged along with Youth Squared, and I really enjoyed the group dynamic, and I was instantly welcomed and happy to be part of the advisory board.
Wow. How about you, Alex?
So my older sister joined the organization when she was a freshman in high school, and when she graduated, she brought me to the last meeting before she left for school. And after my first meeting, I was hooked, and I've been a member ever since then. That was about 3 years ago.
Wow. And now you were also saying, Alex was telling me that he's going to talk his younger sister into joining.
I am,
right?
yeah. My younger sister is just turning 12. I'm going to try to get her involved, too.
You know what's at the heart of this, in a lot of ways, is a concept called brainstorming. And that's when people get together, as you were saying. You know, they don't always have the opportunity. What you did is you created the opportunity for this to happen, where people our age can get together with people their age, brainstorm, allow them to carry the ball, you know, and with that sort of mentoring eye that you and I might keep on it, but it's theirs, it's their project. And their success or failure is going to be based on your ability to be able to cross-pollinate ideas with other people your age and whatever. And these are very, very valuable skills. Well, I would ask you, Alex, what do you think is the most valuable reason you're involved with this organization?
I think that for me, the most valuable reason that I'm involved is just because it helps me kind of take a step back to appreciate everything that I'm blessed with in a community like Saratoga.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Absolutely. Especially being a high school student, the life of a high schooler can often be extremely stressful. And to have a group like Youth Squared where I can sit down with people like Beverly and people like Noah and take a step back from that stressful life, it's something that I've really grown to appreciate.
How about you, Noah?
I think there are two big reasons for me, and one is that it's an opportunity to learn and grow and learn philanthropic skills, like we said, and also, like Alex was saying, meeting people who have similar ideas and we're like-minded. I think that's a really valuable thing.
And when you come up with these ideas in brainstorming sessions, then you have to maybe write a grant. You have to go out and get funds. And you also are very involved, right, with helping steer them through that process, right, Bev?
Yes, in fact, we have a very simple grant application on our website, and anyone we've had people write grants that have been in third grade to help after the tsunami. Right. We've had people in college write grants, so we can receive grants from any young age to age 22 from someone in Saratoga County who has an idea and a project that they want to fund. And in fact, it would be great, Alex, if you want to talk about one of the grants.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to. So we had a member of Youth Squared who, prior to when she was a member, she came to Youth Squared wanting to raise awareness for a disease called alopecia areata. And that's a disease where the white blood cells attack your hair follicles so you can't grow hair anywhere in your body. And she came to us with an idea for a 5K walk, wanting money to help organize the walk. And so we offered her money through the grant process. And with the help of Youth Squared and, more importantly, the support of the community, she raised $7,500 towards alopecia areata. And then she ended up being a part of Youth Squared until she graduated last year.
Well, you can think of the struggles she had as a person, not to mention her age, of course, the very impressionable age. She can't grow hair. Well, let's face it, at that age especially, I think probably at any age, that's a very severe thing to have to cope with and understand and deal with your peers with. And then all of a sudden, an organization like this comes along and actually helps her find that path. Well, I really want to congratulate you. Now, there's an event happening that you need to know about. It's this Thursday, right after school, which I think is like either 2:40, 3 o'clock, something like that, right? At Saratoga High School, right at the high school, where you're invited to come in. There's a wonderful packet that everyone's going to receive with all the information you need to know about the organization, projects that they're working on, and how you can get involved. And I highly encourage you. This is a non-pressure environment where you really you want to create a dream, you want to share a dream, you want to collaborate on a dream, you want to brainstorm on a dream. This would be the place to do it. And think about the skills you're learning along the way. Beverly, real pleasure to meet you. Say hi to Peter. And for founding this organization. The website is youthsquared.org. Youth, and spell that out, SQUARED, squared.org. And you can find out all the information that you need to know. Pleasure to meet you, Noah. Alex, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Very nice to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.
Look Outreach is underwritten by the generous support of Munter Enterprises. Family owned and operated since 1972, integrity is important, as our family name is on every project. Our word is our bond. Munter Enterprises. Just build it.